to know. On Iran bombing runs, the Israeli F-16 fighter jets have been carrying unusually marked mystery precision bombs. The Joint Direct Attack munition is a guidance tail kit that converts existing unguided freefall bombs into accurate, adverse weather-smart munitions. With the addition of a new tail section that contains an inertial navigational system and a GPS guidance control unit, JDAM improves the accuracy of unguided, general-purpose bombs in any weather condition. The F-16 platform has been adapted to complete a number of missions, including air-to-air fighting, ground attack, and electronic warfare. In an air combat role, the F-16 can locate targets in all weather conditions and detect low-flying aircraft in radar ground clutter. In an air-to-surface role, the F-16 can fly more than 860 kilometers, deliver its weapons with superior accuracy, defend itself against enemy aircraft, and return to its starting point. An all-weather capability allows it to accurately deliver ordnance during non-visual bombing conditions. With a full load of internal fuel, the F-16 can withstand up to 9 Gs, 9 times the force of gravity. The war began on February 28th, and Israel's Air Force quickly achieved air supremacy over the skies of Iran. The elimination of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with a significant portion of Iran's leading military figures and officers from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, on the inaugural day of the conflict, marked a monumental shift. This pivotal moment saw the full might of the IDF's aerial and intelligence capabilities converge to deliver a devastating strike against Israel's foremost adversary. The top 40 Iranian officials were killed in under 1 minute. The level of air power and munitions deployed on the initial day of assaults, encompassing both targeted assassinations and extensive strikes on Iran's air defense systems and ballistic missile infrastructure, was extraordinary and exceeded any previous military capability exhibited by Israel. Approximately 200 aircraft, armed with precision-guided munitions, traveled distances of 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers to engage hundreds of targets, all within a remarkably brief time frame. The amount of munitions dropped on targets in Iran over the first 30 hours of the conflict was around half of what the Israeli Air Force said it used over the entire course of the 12-day war in June 2025.
The US has made it clear that the government of RIGC, because the Iran Revolutionary Guard government is not the real government of Iran. In the year 1982, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei came to build this Iran Revolutionary Guard in his own interest, the best interest known to him, which it is the sense of believing on wiping away Israel in the surface of the earth. This year the war has started, and the war is now going viral to different countries in the Middle East. Now Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is dead. His son, which they elected as immediate successor, is not yet to be found on the screen. US has proved that he has destroyed most of Iran's stockpiles, underground stockpile ammunition, and the barrage of missiles. Iran is on edge in his war. He has no power to produce another more missiles, but only the ones they have is the one they are using right now. And US is giving every hope that very soon Iran will not have any missile to use again. I keep on acknowledging my first interest that UN Antonio Guterres is the cause of this war. Because if Antonio Guterres could allow the UN to vote on the voice of the former president of Iran, Ibrahim Raisi, when he stood in the UN debate to announce that it is time to annihilate Israel. The UN secretary heard this from him and he knows the capability of Iran, but he did not put any listening ear. Now the thing is leading to different casualties of bloody civilians. It is unfortunately that when there is war, people that did not cause war will begin to be a victim. People are dying. Now we are blaming Israel. But let's remember where the war started. If ISIS or US or there has been war, we read Bible, people that read Quran, they read Quran. There has been war between Israel and these neighboring countries. Israel is a very small and little country compared to other countries around. We should not say that Israel is occupying Palestine. It's occupying the land of Israel and Lebanon, because this is what he said. It was so very, very specific that this occupation of land that they are crying of is not only to occupy the Lebanon or the Gaza, that is the Palestine's land. Now, he said that Israel carved some parts of Syria into his land, some part of Lebanon into his land, and some part of Gaza, which is Palestine, into his land. But if at all Israel has carved out all these parts of land from different of these countries to make up their own country, Israel is still a very little country compared to every other countries in landmass that is around there. And everybody knows about migration. As far as life is existing is concerned, I would like anybody that deny the word migration to comment on this my video. If migration is not existing before you were born, then let's know if your father was existing in that particular point of land, that place you call your village. If your father has been existing there before God created the earth. Since this occupation of land has caused the fight for some time, they have fought in the decades. I think it is time everybody will not do what? Have a rest and learn how to live together as one. Because every human being on earth must live. As far as earth is concerned, it's owned by God. So where you find yourself is where you call your home. Many people, you travel to any country you travel to, any village you travel, any place you find yourself is where you call your home. You can build there, you can buy land there, you build there. You can become a landlord any place you want to be a landlord. Provided that before you find yourself there, does not mean that you are building your house on top of another man's foundation. Let's have this understanding and let's still believe on where this war is leading us to. I so much believe that this war will end, and if this war ends, there will be a peace, and this will be a good example for the existing. It is unfortunately any war will lead to killing, destruction. So if you say because they killed your father yesterday, you are going to war again, either you will kill another people's father today, and when you kill another people's father today, those set of people should be annoyed again, have that in their mind to also come again for revenge. That means you will remain on war. So let's see the power of UN. I'm using this media to fight against the UN wholeheartedly for not doing their job. So if they are there for fancy, they better dissolve. Let's not get any meaning for it. Tomorrow they are fighting our children in the school, forcing them to read and to know the value and meanings of many of all these organizations like UN. But today, they are not doing what they are known for. I will keep giving you the latest and any news related to what is happening in the Middle East. Thank you very much.